All right. Man United Martin Zubimendi. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. I told you that when the January transfer window comes to an end, it obviously marks the start of the summer transfer window, as we'll be knowing exactly which players are needed by which team. And at Manchester United and at United Matters channel, you know what we do in here very well, that we bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned, as far as the club of Manchester United and who they are interested in is concerned. This is the channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. Let's see close to 100 likes much on this video and continue to subscribe because we want to hit 21,000 subscribers in here. And we are also going to be having a Mason Mount exit hint from Manchester United, all exit truth, as Fabrizio Romano has come out and really given us a very huge highlight about it. So, where should we start from? Here we go, and we start from in here. Now, we've been told by Give Me Sport that Man United are eyeing a move for Arsenal target Martin Zubimendi in the summer. He's ready as close as £51 million. Now, over the moon, every time I hear about United needing a midfielder, I've already told you, however much you are linked to very many forwards, I think United's problems are more than a center forward. And all what I would want to hear is us going in for a midfielder, us going in for a creative midfielder, you know. And when you look at Martin Zubimendi, he ticks some of the boxes for the player that you'd want to play alongside Manuel Ugarte. For example, if you're talking about composure, he has the composure. If you're talking about press resistance and acting in tight spaces, that is the guy, he ticks that box. If you are talking about a player who is good at passing the ball, this guy goes in to obviously tick all the boxes. And that's why he's really a different kind of player altogether. So, for me, I'm really impressed with what I'm really hearing about Martin Zubimendi because he's one of a kind. He's a winner with the Spanish national team. He won the Euros. And he's a fighter. To show you that he's really a very good player, he has been linked to every club: Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Barcelona, Real Madrid. And that shows you the quality of a player. If at all teams are really eyeing him, it shows you that there is something special into a player known as Martin Zubimendi. I just love the fact that we are really interested all having him on our list, meaning that we are interested into a central midfielder. And there is Ederson at Atalanta and very many others that United are being linked at. But I tell you, if we can get in a player like Zubimendi or Ederson from Atalanta, I tell you, most of the problems of Man United will be solved, because games of football are won and lost in the midfield. Because if you really need an Ericsson, that Ericsson touch, you know, and control, Zubimendi gives it to you. You get? So, the club of Manchester United is really looking in for that. But the other huge hinge is that he's an Arsenal target. And in this winter transfer window, we got stories coming in through from Sammy McBaltier, one journalist from England who works with the Daily Mail, that the club of Arsenal had gone ahead to agree personal terms with Martin Zubimendi. And now it goes back to what I told you, that with Arsenal going to be playing the Champions League, and they've been competing for the trophy in the previous 3 seasons, you understand? It means that they're really having an edge over Manchester United. And for United obviously be into this race, we have to qualify for the Champions League. Like I told you when we're really dissecting the deal of Victor Osimhen, that United has to be in the Champions League to obviously compete with the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, that are most likely to be there, because players will want to play there. And by the way back, United used to convince players by giving them a lot of money, you know, like a lot of money weekly wages to obviously come and join the club. But nowadays, even that money is nowhere there, and the date has gone ahead to rise back to £1 billion. You understand? And it's really shocking because a few years back, that debt was around £700 million, you know, and now we are back to £1 billion of a debt. We are really having huge problems, and that's why United fans have gone ahead to organize a protest on Sunday when you're playing against Arsenal at Old Trafford. So we don't have money, meaning that the only thing that can see to it that we see these players play for us or really join the cause of Manchester United next season is if at all we win the UEFA Europa League. And if we can really achieve that, that will be something good and very important for the club of Manchester United. So guys, Martin Zubimendi, one of a kind. We also have a chance, by the way, to obviously see him play against us on Thursday, because Real Sociedad is the team that we are all going to watch host Manchester United on Thursday. Martin Zubimendi is going to be into that midfield and he's going to be running it, and you'll see the quality of the player that I'm talking about. He's really one of a kind, and I just love whatever he puts up on the field of play. So after that game, you let me know whether I was lying or not, but he's a very, very good player. £51 million, those are really peanuts in the modern market. And I know that United obviously going to be having money to spend, because Marcus Rashford, £40 million, pure profit. He's going to be sold. That is it. And Anthony is also going to be sold. And United want close to £50 million or 50 million euros. So all you have to do as a club of Manchester United is that simple. It's that simple. Man United has to obviously sell a home-based player. And if they are really selling a home-based player, a lot has to come into our favor. You understand? So let's leave Zubimendi there and see how things are really going to be panning out. Then we've also gone ahead, obviously, have a story coming in through from Fabrizio Romano. As sources, we are linking Mason Mount to the club of Inter Milan. And he has come out and told us that, contrary to rumors, Inter are not interested in Mason Mount. They are going in a different direction. United are waiting for him to return to the field and assess the situation in the summer, you know? So, if I'm the club of Manchester United, all what I would be thinking about is to move on Mason Mount and really admit that the £50 million we spent went crying, because he has never been fit. You understand? Never has he been fit to play close to 10 games at the club of Manchester United. All the time, he is always unfit as a player. So that is the most worrying bit of it all, because the club of Manchester United is really having a shortage into their squad, you know, with injuries and so on and so forth. Mason Mount was signed in the summer of 2023, and the season of 2023-2024, he was all injured. Then, this season, it's the same thing. So, if I'm Manchester United, I'm obviously going to be moving him on. But Fabrizio is telling us that Inter Milan is not interested in him. They're really looking a different direction. And for United, they're waiting for him to return to field and assess the situation in the summer. So United are like, we'll obviously have to see what you're obviously going to be like into the remaining games when you return. But there is nothing he's obviously going to offer. If I'm the club of Manchester United, I should obviously put in a very, very beautiful shift in there. So, as things stand, the club of Manchester United is working a lot. So your thoughts onto United eyeing Martin Zubimendi are welcome in the comment section below. And what are your thoughts about Mason Mount not really leaving the club of Manchester United? Because Inter Milan that needs him has shown no interest, and Fabrizio Romano has come out and said it's a falsehood. I'm out. Bye bye. Second video of the day.